Yes, I'm not surprised at the chaos that went on at the warehouse. When you restrict people from some things and they all come together, that's why they say together we are strong. Together, it's like when you come together, it's just crazy. They all decided to come together and like break down the warehouse and take the palliatives because they don't know why or how they've or government has given you something to distribute and then you keep it for your own selfish benefit. Hey guys, welcome back to Sahara Movies. This episode of Jenifa on lockdown was fire. Like, it was so funny. It's like when you watch a movie and it's coming to the end and you be like, yes, then your enemies will be suffering, then you'll be so happy. That's how this episode felt like, and I was so happy about it. So yeah, Jennifer, after sharing food, and that it could be very stressful, very very stressful. Even if you rest the whole day and decide to use like just 1 hour of your time to go and do that, it's going to be very stressful. So then Jennifer see people moving up and down with mini me, mini me, their oil like food stuff, rice, and she's surprised. What's going on? What's going on? Why are the youth doing this? Like, what's going on? Before someone came to tell her that, and even the person who came to tell the governance driver, I could suspect from day one that this guy, he'll be a chuka. Like, a chuka is someone who can report to you at any time that he feels fed up. And yes, he did that. Coming on the governance scene, you have gone to a party during lockdown. And the way they came is like they were just coming from an outing during lockdown. How are you not expecting to cough? When it gets to this stage, no matter who you are, the position you hold, Charlie, you go fear, like you'll be afraid because everyone is talking about the symptoms: coughing, throat, headache. Like, everyone is talking about the symptoms. So when you start experiencing the symptoms, and you've been violating the COVID-19, should I say, protective measures, then you will know that your mind will tell you have COVID. But saying it loud, you will not say you have COVID. And that's what's happening to the governor. Yes, so I'm happy that, you cannot do all this and you still be fine. You honestly cannot break bounds, open party, and all this and expect to be fine. So I'm happy that the governor is going through this. We all know he has COVID. I'm just praying he doesn't infect the people in his house, the workers the employees in his house with his coughing. At the same time, I like what the driver is doing, the initiative they are taking. Jennifer, no matter how big or bossy she is, when she needs advice, she's not shy to consult or she's not shy to confront anyone. Timini has finally been free, like he has been bailed or he has been released from isolation. And on the day of his release, Jennifer says that, Timini, this is what's going on. I need your advice on it. I like that. Even if you are a boss and it comes to a certain stage in decision making and it's not your field, there's nothing wrong with seeking knowledge. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with seeking knowledge. Albert Einstein said one thing, that if you judge a fish with the ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life thinking it is very dumb. So we all don't have the same knowledge in us. A fish can swim, a monkey can climb a tree. So when you're in a situation that you need someone who can climb a tree, what's wrong with consulting a monkey? No matter how monkey can misbehave, play around and all that, they also have their specification, they also have their qualities. So I'm happy that Jennifer consulted or confronted Timini that she needed advice on something. And Timini, because he's young and he, like, when you are young, your mind is still with the young growth, like the generation. So you are able to catch up with things and understand the trends faster. That's the same thing Timini did. Timini understands the trends faster. So he advised Jennifer that social media will be the fastest way to circulate such news, because there's COVID, there's lockdown, we cannot be moving up and down, gathering people's signatures and all that. So social media will be the best. And I'm happy that Jennifer also took the advice. So you, a father, your daughter is telling you that she's going to work and this work and this work. Yes, I understand you, father, but sometimes you need to take a step further. Honestly, which work is giving my daughter all this money to be able to build this mansion for me in 2 months? Like, how? Which work is that? And even if, because at a point I knew that the father should know that there's something fishy. There's something fishy. And if you claim you are holy, if you claim you don't like those things, then that is when you should even investigate. You should know your daughter enough when she's lying to you. Because when you live with someone enough and they are lying to you, you will know. So I don't know why the father was like he felt like he's living his best youthful life in his old age. I'm happy that the daughter is also starting to get the symptoms. The symptoms here, everybody will get. Everybody will get, especially if you be flouting the rules. You will get it. When you get it, what she was doing, the vaporizing that she was doing, Charlie. I was like, in Ghana, that was our main remedy. Okay, that was my main remedy. After I come from work, like 2 days, I boil hot water, I add lemon, I enter like about 15 or 10 minutes until I feel better. Like you feel that you've inhaled this. Though it's not a remedy or something for COVID, when I do that, I feel good. Honestly, I feel very good, because if I'm not having good, my throat is a bit itchy and all that, like normal throat itchy, not COVID, it's able to clear it. So what she did, we call it vaporize. It was a very good thing that we all did. Yesterday I didn't see my best friend Adaku, so I'm hoping that I'll see her in the next episode. I know she's your friend, so I'm hoping that we'll see her in the next episode. How she will be caught up. So yeah, I wanted to brace this. You see, the way the governor's girlfriend uploaded a picture on social media, that's how life is. Honestly, that's how life is. Everything will be going on perfectly, and then boom, all of a sudden you make a mistake that you never thought of it. You never actually reasoned, or you reasoned and you don't understand yourself for doing that. That is life. You cannot cheat like nature. You just can't. Even if it takes you 10 days to cheat, then one day you'll be caught, and the 10 days will be a cost 90 job for you. So I'm happy that she uploaded a picture. It was meant to happen. Honestly, it was meant to happen. Now things are disastrous. You are not feeling well. At the same time, you are feeling social pressure that you've gone to organize a party during lockdown. Everything. See, sometimes everything will start hitting you on the face. Yeah. Another person being caught up was the greedy sister who decides to sell and make profit during lockdown. Hey, the woman being greedy, serious, very, very greedy. And on the fact that they've caught you, on top of it, you want to seduce a whole security officer. Like, how dare you? How dare you? You think, oh, I'm happy that the matter has been taken to the police. I'm happy. Though I'm happy that the wicked people's ends are coming. At the same time, I don't want the series to end. I don't know how this will happen. I'm happy that the bad people's their bad things their bad deeds are coming to an end. At the same time, I don't want the series to end, because when bad people's bad deeds are coming to an end, it means that the movie or the series is ending. So I'm happy they've caught her. The police are investigating into the matter. She should at least go to jail for like 1 year. This is total corruption or fraud or stealing. This is a criminal act that she needs to be fined. Yeah. So this episode was a lot more than the normal Jenifa's Diary I watched. It was fun. It was like it's like your enemies were all falling one by one, and it's like you watched the whole season in one day. The enjoyment and everything came in one package. I really enjoyed this episode. Now, some expectations for the next episode. Right now that the governor is in hot seat, he's being questioned. The hospital too, they'll be questioned very soon. Maybe in the next episode they'll be questioned very soon about the palliatives, about the testing kits and all that. They will be questioned very soon, and that is when they'll know where power lies. That is when they'll know that you don't have to mess with people, you don't have to mess with nature. So yeah, those who are, I think, caught up will be followed again in the next episode. Yeah, how the bad people will be falling down, because the governor is not done falling. His baby is also not done falling. Who else? We haven't even seen Adaku. Adaku too has to fall small. And the police case too, we have to see the real story, how it will end and all that. So yeah, there's more caught up story in the next episode. That's what I'm thinking. More caught up stories in the next episode. Yeah. So let me know your thoughts. How did you enjoy this episode? Did you like it? What are your general talks about it? I wanted to chip in this. I really like the acting in this film. I really, really like the acting. I recorded a video early on. I was saying that, I'm not saying expecting any extraordinary acting, but this is a very good acting. Very, very, very good acting. And I must say, they are doing a great job. I'm there for today. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share. Till next time, bye.